Louis Oosthuizen, the 2010 Open champion, and Joaquin Niemann, number 20 in the world, already a win at Riviera. And it's hard for mortals to fathom the last 13 months of life for Tiger Woods. From the car accident on February 23rd, 2021, open fractures to his right leg, significant trauma to his right ankle, rods, screws, and pins inserted to stabilize his leg. Questions if he would ever walk again, hope that he could live a normal life, all things considered. Tiger saying in an interview 3 months after the accident that this was more painful than anything I've ever experienced. Tiger talking about in a fight, get up in the morning, let's go a few more rounds, Tiger said in February. And there's something in sports that can somehow be conveyed in just 2 simple words. I'm back, hello world. And in late November, it was Tiger on social media saying, making progress. That video is 3 seconds long. Sports fans spent hours consuming what it might mean. And then a chance to play alongside his son Charlie in December. The two beat all but one team that week. A 12-year-old out with pops. The world watched. The world felt more hope, and that hope grew as Tiger brought Charlie, now 13, up to this grand place to see if playing was realistic. A dad, a son, Augusta National, the truest calm before the storm. That all got us to this point, but it's really Tiger Woods that got us to this point. A man that simply won't stop, won't quit, pushes himself harder and further than anyone that's ever played this wonderful game. And it's 2022. It's the opening round of the Masters, and the world gets to watch Tiger compete once again. It's a moment worth celebrating, and celebrate we will. Tiger getting set to start his bid for a 6th green jacket. "509 days since we last saw Tiger Woods compete in this type of arena. Of course, the Masters in 2020 in November. If you remember that roller coaster of a second 9, made a 10 on the 12th, followed that up with 5 birdies over the last 6 holes. And he has been through so much these last 13 months. Golf fans just hoping they'd get this moment once again. And if you saw the scene on Monday here at Augusta National, Tiger just playing a practice round. Justin Thomas saying it's the most patrons he'd ever seen out watching him play golf at Augusta National. That happening on a Monday. We've made it to Thursday. Tiger Woods has made it back into this arena. Golf fans and sports fans blessed to get this opportunity.
Tiger Woods. Four, please. Now driving, Louis Oosthuizen.
And of course, so much of the focus on Tiger on this Thursday. Louis Oosthuizen, 39 years of age, ranked 14th in the world. A playoff loss here at Augusta National to Bubba Watson back in 2012, has played excellent in major championships over the last year.
4, please. Now driving, Joaquin Neiman.
Neiman just 23 years old. This is his third Masters. Made the cut in 2018. Excuse me, missed the cut in 2018. Tie for 40th in 2021. Already with a victory here in 2022. And Billy, you've heard my thoughts on Tiger in this return. 509 days since he last competed in this type of tournament. What are your thoughts on just seeing Tiger stroll down this first fairway?
Extraordinary. You look at timelines. Yes, you have timelines, but then you have the Tiger timeline. And did we expect it? I guess we should have, simply because it's Tiger, but I think it's just fantastic. And certainly on the grounds and walking, and hopefully it continues to be that, because there are going to be limitations, but what are they? And I think we're going to see.
Yeah, this is just absolutely incredible to see him walking down the fairway. First hole at Augusta National. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised. We shouldn't be with everything he's done through his career, but this is just so cool. I'm so excited for today.
A look at this early leaderboard on a Thursday. Padraig Harrington in the Masters tournament thanks to his great play at the PGA Championship last year. And 1 under, currently the pace-setting score. A lot of those players at even par as everyone's just getting their Thursday started. And we will start the day here at T. Olive. Cole.
A very difficult opening hole here at Augusta National. This fairway bunker down the right is just over 300 yards to carry. I believe Tiger Woods golf ball found that. And it's going to be very difficult to get to this back right hole location located up on a top shelf. It all depends on Tiger's lie here if he's going to be able to get this one to the green or not. But historically a hole that has been very, very difficult, and one that Tiger Woods has struggled on in his career.
All right, a couple birdies here at the first today. But Billy, this is a diabolical green to start.
Certainly is. You can see all the movement, and that back right hole location, you make a mistake and go long, and you can see it right there. And you go long, then all of a sudden you have to hit the most absolute perfect little pitch shot to keep it on that little tabletop back there.
Yeah, it's a very demanding hole location. Long is no good there. It falls off behind the green, and it does leave a very difficult pitch shot coming back. The Tiger's ball actually ended up short of this fairway bunker, just 264 off the tee. I believe this is a good break as long as he's not blocked out by these overhanging trees. Should be able to get this one up on the green somewhere.
Billy, it's been circulated all across social media. Tiger being asked earlier this week, you've always said you come to tournaments to win. Do you think you can win? He said, I do believe so. I'm not sure if it was any other player, any other golfer on the planet saying such a thing, we might believe him. But when it comes to Tiger Woods, take him at his word.
100%. And when you look at that presser, and when you watch him, and when he delivered, I do, you did believe him.
Isn't it crazy, Billy, though? Tiger Woods, one of the greatest to ever do it. His struggles on the first hole, his whole career.
Yeah, that was a good point. Sometimes finding that first fairway is a difficult task, but as you said, he's got a pretty good break here, Colt. And yes, absolutely, he can get at this flagstick.
I think this is a great break. Miss hit it off the tee, but has 175 left, and it looks like these trees aren't even going to be a problem. That's going to be an extremely difficult putt if it does stay on the green.
That one just trickles off the front. Short game will be tested early. Now Louis.
Talk about the run he's been on in major championships. 3 straight top 3s. And one of the most gorgeous golf swings in the game. And there you see it, Billy. I think a lot of these players, I mean, that's where they're gonna err, is short there. They want no part of being long here at number 1.
Yeah, that's going to be a common position on this opening hole with the second shot. You can see right there, Neiman up against that splash face bunker, that deep bunker on the right-hand side. Too close to the green side of it to really do anything with it.
Had a ton of rain the last couple of days here in Augusta, Georgia. When you look at the forecast from this point forward, it's going to be windier and it's going to be a bit cooler than you'd expect during Masters Week, but it looks like the rain has gone for these next 4 days. That is good news for golf fans watching, or if they're lucky enough to head out to the tournament.
And I think it's very important to get off to a good start today with the weather that is coming in. Crazy high winds tomorrow. I think today's the day you got to go out and possibly be a little aggressive. Try to shoot something low. You can't play conservative today because I think tomorrow it's going to be all about survival.
I would agree. And when you start looking at the last couple of days, the amount of rain, 3.2 inches that this golf course has taken on. The presentation, fabulous. I mean, it is set to go, and 100% agree that you need to go ahead, make your score today, kind of hang on the line, see where it takes you into the weekend.
Neiman's third. 115 yards left.
And what a spot for him. I mean, Tiger Woods, one of his heroes growing up, to be paired with him at the Masters.
Pretty. And he would typically drive those wedges just a little bit more.
One of the lowest ball flights in the game of golf, can really, really flight it down.
Look at the field here for this 2022 Masters tournament. 91 players competing, 20 different countries represented, 20 players making their first appearance here at the Masters, 18 Masters champions in the field and 6 amateurs. One of the great parts about this Masters tournament, its history. Amateurs getting a chance to compete in the greatest tournament in this sport. Colt, this is what Tiger's talked about, his hands. He said, I know I've still got it in my hands. Might not be able to walk as well as I could after the accident, and my body has to warm up, but he said, I still feel like my hands can get it done, and they'll be tested early.
Yes, they will. Very difficult chip shot here. A lot of green to work with. All about judging your pace coming up that tier. But I tell you what, listening to him in his pre-tournament press conference, how confident he was. He said, look, the golf game's there. It's just whether I can walk 72 holes. So he seems very, very confident. Not his best, but below the hole, he'll have a chance to save his par.
It's Tiger's 24th go around the Masters tournament. Only miscut came back in 1996. That target opening round number for Tiger, 70, has seemed to do the trick. He's gone on to win these Masters tournaments. Broken 70 just 2 times in 23 starts here at the Masters in the opening round. Now Louis, Colt, this is where you said you're going to see a lot of players with their second.
Yeah, and this is a spot these guys, when they were playing their practice rounds, they drop a lot of golf balls here. They know that hole location is going to be on that back right shelf, and they know most likely they're going to come up short. So this is a putt he's hit many a times this week already.
great indication as to where your nerves are so far as the pace is concerned.
Louis never looks nervous to me. He's as cool and as calm as they come.
Yeah, we often talk about, you know, what players key on, and boy, if you can avoid the 3 putting here at Augusta National, that is a huge plus.
But really nice, solid start. Fairway, green, 2 putts, settle into the round, and you know you have a great birdie chance when you get over to the second.
Neiman trying to save his par. Drove it in the fairway bunker, had to pitch out.
And Billy, I feel like if he could somehow make this, I mean, this would feel almost as good as a birdie to start your day. Getting it up and down after having to pitch out of the fairway bunker. But this one is extremely fast.
Be a little defensive with this. 15 feet. Wonderful.
Good effort.
To blame the tee shot for that 5. Now Tiger just outside of 10 feet. Try to save his par.
Is it too early to say this is a huge putt?
I think he did get enough info from the putty saw from Louis. Not that he needs a great deal of info, but I think he got enough that he knows exactly what it's going to do.
One he could be aggressive with. This is back up the hill. About that. The body might have changed, but the putting stroke has not.
Best par save putter in the history of the game. Saves one at the first. Not his best tee shot, not his best approach, does not matter.
I think all the patrons can exhale now. I mean, look at this.
Just gorgeous, just absolutely perfect, right in the middle. Here we go.
And from the difficult first, Billy, let's have the number 2.
Shane Pink Dog.